Sorry. So I'm thinking about actually, let me just close that out, starting a new series. The Village Challenge, to be exact. So here's just everything about it. I know I'm going quite fast, and it's so I can explain it later. Okay. Just boom. So, setup and rules would be right here. I just copied and pasted it into something. So, construct a village, maintain renewable, villager population, at least 2, are able to breathe, thrive, and enjoy. A group is to receive a total of 8 netherrack blocks, 64 cobblestone block campfires surrounded at least 1/2 block tall wise, so test certificates don't kill themselves. 2 flint and steel are used to create campfires, only campfires. Each player is to receive 6 pieces of bread, 3 cooked steak, and a fishing rod. Each player is to receive 12 emerald coins for trade with the test certificates. A group will receive 6 test certificate eggs, and that means if Turtle or I, Esther and I, something like that, I don't know the complete thing, we can only receive 6. That's it. Our test certificate population requirement will increase. More huts mentioned will be required. Skimming is allowed at game start. Stone must be in direct line of sight of the sky. Only single layer can be mined. Cannot mine naturally generated caves, ravines, etc. until stage 3. Cannot build furnaces until stage 3 and can only be used for preparation of food until stage 6. Stone cannot be used for anything other than tools until stage 3. Cannot plant farms until stage 4. Cannot cage herd animals until stage 4. Hunting only. Each furnace must have a hollow stone chimney for in-game effect. Torches cannot initially be placed outside, only inside structures. Stage 1 discovery. We are the explorers and settlers of the unknown. Find fertile land to begin. Able to mine above ground resources only. Small temporary shelter until village location is finalized. Beds cannot be in use. Torches may only be placed either inside or on the village wall. Stage 2, a new life. May huts rest our weary heads and be risen from the ground. I have a drink right here. Construct 1 hut for every player. Construct a further 2 huts for every player hut. Spawn all available test certificates. Have a test certificate population of 6. Simulational. Construct a small fishing hut on a river or ocean coast. This fishing hut does come in handy. Really, really does. So, we want that. Unable to mine above ground resources only. I'll get further into this, but there's a lot of stuff in this. Stage 9 is the farthest so far, but we'll add a lot more. Just a candle cannot burn without fire. Men cannot live without a spiritual life. So, what? With your mustache of justice. Okay. Well, tell me if you want this to be a series. I'm probably going to do it anyways, but just for a sneak peek, right here, Right there, my houses are not going to look like this. They're going to be a lot better. Right here. Here's another angle. Right there is his mine. If I just zoom in. Right there would be his mine. Right here, you can actually start farming now. Right here, you could still farm. You start to build granaries, which is going to be the hardest part about it. I'm going to make this from being sand into actually having to use wheat blocks for even better added effects. Instead of sand, I'm going to have wheat blocks. Or no, I'm going to keep sand because wheat blocks is going to be hard. But when I get enough wheat blocks, I'm going to replace it with that. Have a single chest half full of food. This is going to be the hardest one yet. Testificate population of 10. That's going to be pretty easy. Have a town hall, which is going to be cool. 12, which is going to be pretty cool. Find a ore vein, iron ore vein. That's going to be really cool. Mining desk lowered to 54. Construct a public library. Library doesn't look as good as I wanted to. I'll change it later. Must have at least 6 bookshelves. Okay. Blacksmith. Construct a blacksmith, and it has to have 2 furnaces with a hollow chimney. Again, chimney for added effects. Have a testificate population of 15. That's going to be a little bit harder. 40 doors in total. And look at that village. It's starting to look pretty awesome. You have to actually use stone to reinforce every house. That's going to be awesome. Build either stone or wood wall around it. I'm just going to build a normal wall, and then I'm going to build a wall. Yeah. Construct a shrine for your god. This is not going to be that. I'm going to change it to something else, like maybe Notch or something like that, because it is Minecraft, however. Have a testificate population of 20. 60 doors, which is a lot. Nobility, yeah! Construct a manor for every 10 testificates, which means if you have 20, you should have 20. But, you never really want to stop producing testificates in this, because it does get hard. Each manor has to have must be 2-storied, must have a balcony at least, must have 2 separate entry-exit points, not visible on picture, but has a backyard, okay. And entry and exit points must be double-doored, which means every time that you build one manor, that's one more villager. So if you have 20, you're going to have 22 at the end of building the manors. Because each testificate wants 3 doors or 3 houses. Construct a manor for every player. Same restrictions apply. And you can use iron doors in this one, because this is for players, not testificates now. But this has to be, well, it doesn't have to be bigger, but it should be bigger. And in my opinion, look better. Have a resting garden. Garden has to be the site of beauty where you grow not where you grow your carrots. Resting garden must have seats right there. Must have a pond with a small waterfall. That's right there. Must have clear borders, not fully walled off. Has to have jungle trees, vines, and shrubs. That's going to be the hardest one, because you have to play this with large biomes. Which means jungle trees, unless you get very lucky like I have in my other world that I played this on, It's gonna be hard. Mining restrictions and torch restrictions are now removed. That is really nice. Construct a town guard and/or barracks inside the town. Barracks must contain at least 4 rooms. I'm good at building barracks, so yeah. 1 room in the barracks must contain a chest with weapons and armor stored. I'm probably going to have like 3 or 4 chests full of weapons and then 3 or 4 full of armor, because that's just how I do it. 2 rooms of the barracks must contain at least 6 beds. That's going to be pretty fun. An army camp on the outskirts of town must cover a large area, must have target practice for archers, and must have a small 1-door hut with 2 beds each. I'm probably going to put more than a 1-door hut. And then the Grand Temple, or Divinity. This is going to be the fun. Construct a grand temple. The temple must be a large sized. Temple must have a large hall. Temple must be lifted or a center platform. You'll see in a second. Roof must always be 10 blocks from the floor, including the platform. Must have gold blocks used as decoration. You didn't have enough space up here, so you went underground. And right there, right back here, is a little platform where the roof is raised. He uses this right here, and he has gold blocks right back there. He also has gold blocks right there, right there, right there, and right there. This is a pretty good temple. And now your town is complete, but we are going to add more. That is your job. After you build the temple, what should we do next? Should we build a school? Or even before? Like what? Should we move nobility? Nobility, and then stage 10 should be a school instead of a town guard? What? That's what I'm doing this for. I want you guys to say. But this is pretty much what the village is going to look like. After, we finish. He went into creative and did this, but we are going to do this completely legit. No creative. And yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked this video. And happy face! I do have to say, tell me what you want to see inside this series. If you want it to look like this, I'll do that. You want it to look like a real village with an awesome wall, I'll do that. Just tell me exactly how you want it to look like and the stages. I don't want just 11 stages. I want 100 stages to do. 200, 1,000. That's what I want. That's what you guys are here for. I'll see you in a second. Goodbye.